Hello, welcome to the JA Our Region Session 4 Volunteer Resource video. In this session, Entrepreneurs Solve Problems, students practice problem-solving skills and recognize the potential risks and rewards to decisions. They will utilize a problem-solver-catcher activity to help weigh business decisions. Remember the basic tips for all sessions. Communicate with your teacher before your session. Specifically, for this session, ask the classroom teacher how best to divide the students into pairs for the problem-solver-catcher activity. Arrive early. Have your materials ready to go before your scheduled start time, including distributing table tents and getting your JA banner and posters in place. Greet the students as the class begins. Remind them that the hot dog stand game they played last time and that Task 5 was about managing the ups and downs of a business. Explain that problems are a natural part of doing business, and that means entrepreneurs need strong problem-solving skills to make good decisions. Also remind students that it's important for businesses to have savings. It can be important when unexpected things happen. Savings is important for individuals, families, and businesses. Involve the students by asking them what challenges they think businesses face. Allow 2 to 3 minutes for feedback and discussion. Introduce a personal story of a business challenge you have faced, or give an example of a local company that students may know. Prepare your story before you enter the class. Tell students you are going to give each of them a bookmark. It lists 5 steps they can use to solve a challenge or problem. Tell them the whole class will work on the same problem while working in pairs. Each pair will make a decision about how they would solve the problem. Before you divide them into pairs, have them think of a problem their school needs to fix. It could be anything, but you and your partner will need to agree on the same problem and write it on your bookmark. First, give them a quick example of the steps they'll do together. Present a problem that the school cafeteria keeps running out of forks at lunchtime. Next, solicit brainstorm options of 3 possible solutions to fix the problem. Use the vocabulary cards to discuss the risks and rewards of each solution. Provide examples of each. After you list the risks and rewards, you will weigh each choice and come up with a decision, writing your notes and final decision on the bookmark. Ask if the class understands the activity and answer any questions students may have. Then pass out the bookmark and divide students into pairs as recommended by your classroom teacher. Give students about 5 to 6 minutes to work through the activity. Quickly debrief the activity by asking 1 or 2 of the questions provided in the volunteer guide. The main activity for this session is the problem solver catcher. Many students will be familiar with how to fold the paper catcher, but some will struggle. Practice making multiple catchers before you go into the classroom so you feel confident with the process. Bring a few pre-folded catchers to give to any students who struggle or whose catcher didn't turn out well. Show the students one of the pre-folded catchers and tell students they will be using the catcher to help them solve a business problem as they work with the partner from the bookmark activity. Tell the students that you will all work through the process of folding the catcher together. Pass out the problem solver catchers to students. Have the teacher help you monitor and assist students as you model the process in front of the class. When all students are ready, start the activity, following the activity steps in the volunteer guide, allowing each student in the pair to take a turn making decisions. Debrief the activity by asking students how important problem-solving skills are for an entrepreneur starting a business. As an alternate, if you are short on time, divide the students into 6 teams and use this adapted version of the activity with a pre-made catcher and have students debrief as a class when they are finished. State the problem. State the possible solutions. Assign each of the groups a topic to brainstorm. For example, the risks of changing advertising, the rewards of changing advertising. Refer to the user guide for more details. Have students determine a consensus as to which option they would choose. Encourage students to use the 5 steps when solving other types of problems in life. Tell students when you will return for one more session. Let them know that they'll be talking about bigger businesses than a hot dog or lemonade stand. Collect the table tents and leave them, and the posters, with the classroom teacher for use in the next session. This concludes the Session 4 video, and thank you for being a Junior Achievement volunteer.